Good morning, gamers. It's me, Mr. TryhardC, and today we're reviewing a figure that I got like a good 2 years ago instead of G1 reissue Starscream at Christmas, and I was kind of upset about it, but now I can say with extreme pleasure that I really like this thing now. And maybe it's because I absolutely hate the G1 reissue Starscream.
Mr. TryhardC, where's Optimus Primal?
You knew that was gonna happen, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew that. Leave that in.
I'm leaving it in. So if you were in the malfangled mess that was in that intro, you can tell that I really think this thing is pretty cool and that G1 reissue Starscream can go explode. Literally. Do you see that thing? It has just exploded. Why? I mean, look, it's such a parts former. But before you go, Mr. TryhardC, I thought you said Marvel Legends Darth Vader was the next review. You liar. It's Marvel Legends, that Black Series. I'm a filthy casual. Ah! And if you're not one of the 20 people who saw the Captain America Marvel Legends review and didn't know what the heck I'm talking about, I said I was gonna review Star Wars Black Series 2015 Darth Vader. However, I kinda lost his helmet when I threw him against the table in the last review. I wonder if any new viewers could tell. I mean, good gosh, why is that a thing? Why do I do this? This is what I've chosen as my hobby. I'm not going to ever recover from this career financially. I've spent over $1,000 on Transformers. Please help me. So I'm a huge Star Wars fan with a massive Darth Vader collection. So of course I was looking through my stuff and I was like, what action figure is decent enough for me to do a May the 4th special on? And I said, oh yeah, I have a Darth Vader Transformer from a line that I have no idea where it came from. It's probably one of the most expensive figures I have in my collection just because I don't know how rare this thing is. And it's probably even as rare as Omega Supreme, and cost-wise, however, and that thing is as big as my niece. But without any more hogwash, let's get into the review because I took way too long on that intro. Taking a look at the figure in its robot mode originally before we do the transformation, you can kind of see how much of a massive boy he is. There is my amazing masterpiece hot rod, which will be the next Transformers review, by the way, unless something else comes through the door, which I don't think it will, because nothing can be of equal value as my child here. But enough of him for now. We're talking about Star Wars, because May the 4th special, I need to rake in the cash. First, before we dive into much more, let's take a look at his jet mode. By jet mode, I mean TIE Advanced Fighter. This figure both amazes me and doesn't surprise me, as Hasbro owns both the Star Wars and Transformers license. So I think this could have actually been like a standard $20 figure at the time. And now the standard price of a deluxe is $25. Thanks for the price hike, Hasbro! Wow! I actually don't blame them that much. The increasing issues of the economy must be making them struggle a bit. But then again, this can't be worth $25, just saying. I'm not going to throw it, that'll just create chaos. The sculpting and attention to detail on this figure is rather impressive. You take a look at this boy, and you can see, this figure used to come with a little mini figure, like the Masterpiece Spike. And you could just stick him in the cockpit, and he also came with a few stormtroopers, and that just flew by the screen. I'm distracted now. This is my, I think I got him. Oh, no, I got him. Maybe this is why I don't have 100 subscribers yet. This figure has a lot of attention to detail, like I said, with the opening front door and accuracy on the top. Of course, the kibble it's pretty kibble heavy on the bottom. But what do you expect? It's Transformers. We're never kibble free. This is our nightmare. And if you don't want your little kids thinking this is a warship with cannons, you can just, if you want, you can just take the little wings and boom, it's a satellite. Boop, 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 boop. Why is it still looks like that, but it's a satellite now. Amazing. Anyways, enough goofing around. Let's get it into robot mode. Transformation time, anybody? Royalty-free jazz, go! Go, Power Rangers. Ah! Okay, yeah, that transformation was a little floppy heavy, but then again, it's far from the worst I've seen. Done, you get this pretty beautiful sculpt. So long since I've seen the instructions, though, so I might have missed a few parts. Most notably, I'm not sure if these extra solar wings should be doing that. I personally prefer them being outward. It makes him, in my opinion, look a lot more tall and menacing and stuff. Alright, so here we are. We're back after a little bit of a break. It's now dark outside, and it's time for Swivel! If anyone doesn't understand that, it's a reference to Jobby the Hong. I think he's the largest Transformers creator, and I just mimic him sometimes, and my fans love it, so I just do it for people out of context. But time to swivel! Yay! Next up, we got a ball joint at the head for that kind of rotation. You can tear it off and throw it across the table. Shoulder movement up and down. The wings can also do that if you want. As you can see, they're on a little hinge joint here, so they can fold out if you want. That's pretty cool. And you have some really nice arm detail. It's pretty hard, but you can kind of see a mini piston there. 90-degree forward, with a little bit extra in the transformation joint. Backwards is not very good. And there's no swivel at the hand. That's depressing. However, you can fold it in if you want to do that. I don't know why you would. That's a transformation thing. You also don't have an ab, you have a reverse ab crunch. You never see that these days, which is pretty nice. You have a standard knee joint that can go in a little bit farther due to the transformation. The engine becomes his knee. Legs go out that far, and legs go back that far. That's pretty cool. And then at the feet, you can put the heel into the rest of the foot. It can go up that far and down that far, so essentially it can plug in no ankle rotation, so that's a bit sad. Swivel at the thighs, and my setup just got destroyed. It's a very poseable figure, and he's pretty fun to handle. Get him into a lot of fun poses. A special kind of extra feature is you can tear out his arm socket, and it'll be all floppy, and just like Swoop. And now for size comparisons. Suffocating Darth Vader without his helmet. Chrome 2005 Darth Vader. G1 reissue Starscream. Power the Prime Swoop. Bumblebee! Kingdom Warpath. Marvel Legends Captain America. Masterpiece Hot Rod. Gotta catch him up! And really cool bust Darth Vader that I just found somewhere. It's among various other important pieces of Darth Vader memorabilia, including that. In all seriousness, though, I did want to talk about this today, and, well, this might be the best time to do it during a Darth Vader review. You see, Dave Prowse passed away recently, and I did not take it too well at all. You see, he was the man behind the suit of Darth Vader, and Lucasfilm treated him pretty horribly. You see, he was walking around doing this stuff, and he did his best to make his voice sound intimidating, but he just didn't sound menacing enough, so they hired James Earl Jones to do the voiceovers. Now, they knew this the entire time while filming A New Hope, and then at the last minute they were like, oh, hey, Dave, you know, we are replacing all of your dialogue you worked on. And he wasn't very happy about it, as you probably should be. So, of course, he finally got the respect he deserves in Return of the Jedi when they took off his mask. Just kidding, they got another guy to do it. They got another guy to do it, of course! He never really got the respect that he deserved, which just goes to show that sometimes legends don't always get the appreciation that they deserve. But, what we can do is remember them, and that way their legacy will live on. And that is the most important thing of all. How's Bad Batch, by the way? I haven't seen it yet because it's May 3rd while filming this. Okay, yeah, that was kind of cringe. But, yeah, in essence, just try to remember. And as long as Vader lives on, hopefully Prowse will live on. And let's face it, Disney will milk this cash cow until the sun explodes. I'm just sad now. Can we get back to the funny robot review? Yeah! The funny swivel. Okay. So, in essence, this figure is pretty fun and cool if you can find it. I have no idea how to find it. Google it. I don't know. Darth Vader Transformer. It's pretty cool, and I'd recommend getting it if you're a fan of Star Wars or Transformers. It's just a fun little toy you can pick up. And who knows, maybe this is going to become a May the 4th tradition. There are other Star Wars Transformers out there. I can milk this cash cow! Although this figure does have a couple flaws, they're outweighed by just a pretty fun idea. However, the next review is going to be Masterpiece Hot Rod, unless I get bored and do something else. Which, let's face it, I'll probably never get bored of this thing. Look at this. Oh!
When's my review?
Shut up!